Hi, I am Sugary Sarad, a fourth-year student teacher in Negros Oriental State University. And for this video, I am going to share to you my insights and understanding about the VMGO of NORSU, or the Vision, Mission, Goals and Objectives. So let's start with the NORSU Vision, a dynamic, competitive, and globally responsive state university. For me, NORSU visualize or foresee to be a globally competitive and responsive state university. That is why they are aiming and striving for progress and development in order for them to be recognized as one of the outstanding school or university not only here in the Philippines but also around the world. Next is NORSO mission. The university shall provide excellent instruction, relevant and responsive research extension services, and quality assured production through competent and highly motivated human capital. That is why NORSO is committed to deliver quality instruction to the students and initiates them in the field of research and extension services so that they could able to help the community and to provide solutions to the problem that they are facing. And also, NORSO assured that the students are well trained with necessary skills and knowledge in their field of expertise so that they could be professional ready in the future. Let's proceed to the goals and objective of NORSU. Negros Oriental State University strives to achieve national development through effective partnership. This means that NORSU is open for partnership from the different sectors and university. They share goals, values, and ideas to their partners to create a strategic plan to improve their ways of teaching, strategies, outcomes, and services. Next is opportunity-laden educational access to poor but deserving students. This means that NORSU strives to create opportunities to all students who want to enroll in NORSU. Since NORSU don't have enough resources to cater all those students, they have to limit the population. That is why we have this called screening and interview period. To those students who are qualified, they have to make sure that those students are competent, committed, passionate, and responsible to achieve their dreams in life. Next is research-based and competency-driven instruction. This means that NORSU strives to deliver excellent and research-based instruction to the students to be able them to master skills and competencies necessary to their field of specialization. Next is scholarship and innovation. Students in NORSU is trained to be skillful and innovative individual. That is why in every course we have a thesis writing, feasibility study, action plan, and many more, so that we are trained to be equipped with necessary skills and expertise that will help us to land a job in the future. Next is unity and diversity. NORSO embraces unity and diversity. Regardless of your gender, religion, ethnicity, and social class, you are welcome in NORSO. And every individual in NORSO is treated with love and respect. And let's proceed to the core values of NORSU. The core values of NORSU stands for Sapphire. Let's begin with letter S, which stands for spirituality. NORSU strengthens the value of spirituality, or the belief of God. They put God in the center of everything. That is why NORSU is blessed with that value. Is letter A, which stands for accountability. NORSO is responsible to mold their students to be morally responsible individual. That is why we students are trained to be a good role model in the society. Next is P, stands for professionalism. As a student teacher, I am trained to be professional teacher. I wear complete uniform, ID, and be on time. That is why NORSO is very strict when it comes to rules and regulation so that students will be disciplined and responsible individual. Next is another P, which stands for patriotism. NORSO shows a feeling of love, devotion, and pride for our country. That is why students and faculty and staff of NORSU attending flag ceremony and flag retreat as it is one of showing our love to our country. Next is harmony. NORSU maintained the peace and order inside the campus because of the harmonious relationship of the students, faculty, and staff, as well as the stakeholders. Next is letter I, which stands for integrity. Students, stakeholders, and faculty and staff of NORSU maintain honesty, honor, and truthfulness to each other. And that is why they create trust to the organization and the institution. Let's proceed to program outcomes of BTL Ed, or Bachelor of Technology and Livelihood Education. So first is to demonstrate competencies required of the Philippine TVET trainers, assessors, qualification framework, or the PTTQF. This means that we BTL Ed students are expected to exhibit specific competencies, like for example, for home economics major, we are expected to demonstrate basic operation in food service, bread and pastry, and housekeeping. So next is demonstrate broad and coherent meaningful knowledge and skills in technology and livelihood education. This means that we BTL students are expected to exhibit mastery in specialized knowledge, skills, and competency that is relevant to our field of specialization. And lastly is to demonstrate higher level literacy, communication, numeracy, critical thinking, learning skills needed in higher learners. This means that we BTL students are expected to have a higher level of knowledge when it comes to literacy, numeracy, thinking, critical thinking skills, and communication skills, so that we are trained to be a teacher and so that we could impart these specific skills to our students in the future. Let's proceed to my strengths and weaknesses as a communicator. I don't think that I have a strength as a communicator, but one thing that I am proud of is that I can speak and understand basic English. And I think it is very important skills as a communicator to converse in English language. That is why every time I have a conversation with my teachers and classmates, I try to speak English so that I could improve my communication skills. Another one is accepting feedbacks. I am the type of person who accepts feedbacks, especially if it will help me to grow as a good communicator. And for my weaknesses, I have a lot of weaknesses. First and foremost is public speaking anxiety. I have fear in speaking in front of a lot of people. I get easily nervous, and as much as I want to express my ideas, I lose my confidence to do so. Another one is using filler words. I am the type of person who use filler words in the middle of the conversation. I cannot control it. It's like my habits. but I'm still working on it and how to minimize the use of filler words. And lastly is not being a good listener. I get easily distracted, especially if the environment is noisy. And for communication, if the person that I am conversing with speaks too much, I lose my focus. That is why I can't respond properly to her. Despite these weaknesses that I have, I'm still working on it and willing to learn from my teachers and other people who could help me to become a better version of myself. I think that's all. Thank you for listening and bye bye.